Welcome back. Well, we have May Roberts and Katie O'Mara here on behalf of the Florence Sylvester Senior Center. Well, welcome both of you. How are you?
Well, thanks. Good to see you.
Good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Welcome to our show. Now, we know all about you. So we're just going to leave you out of this for now because we know all about you. But we don't know anything about you. So Katie, just introduce yourself to us and let us know what you do over at the Florence Sylvester Senior Center.
Yeah, so I am the registered dietitian, the head of nutrition for all of AgeWell.
Oh, all of AgeWell. Oh, fantastic. So you're not just at the senior center, you're in other senior centers too.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I know that I have tasted some of the food that you have had over there at the senior center, and it is delicious. And I know that you have some things you want to tell us about that program. So before we get to that, I know we're going to talk a little bit about it, but the wine club has been fantastic, and I know we have a slide for it, but I wanted to find out how last meeting was.
It went really well. We added 12 more spots, and we still have a
12?
wait list. So we're thinking
Wow.
of adding another day on, but it's going really well.
Oh, good.
So, yeah,
Oh, good.
we're
Now
excited.
you need more glasses.
Yes, I know. I'll get on that.
That is awesome. Well, that's good because it looked like everybody was having a good time the last time I was there, and so I'm really happy that you're getting that going. Everyone loves it.
Thank you.
All right, Katie, tell me a little bit about the food and kind of what's happening on the Monday through Friday meals.
Yeah, so I'm so excited. We have changed our food provider for our congregate meals. They are local, so we love supporting local business. It's Zest in a bowl, and yeah, they focus on as local as possible, as organic as possible, and as homemade as possible. Focusing, you'll see some of the delicious meals behind you, but we have a Penang chicken over rice. We have a nakoi salad with a delicious tuna and some white beans, and just so many delicious options. They try to use as little salt as possible and more fresh herbs. Everything they make is homemade. Their dressing's homemade, their dessert, just everything. So it makes me really proud to not only put AgeWell, but my name behind this because we just want to give the best to our seniors and to this community.
Right. So you worked with the owner of Zest in a Bowl to kind of identify some of the meals?
Absolutely,
okay.
Yes. So we started back in December. Did we make that change? And or maybe it was
December for
okay.
Florence.
Okay. And and so there was a couple meals that were really strong, and a couple we had to change. But it's great getting feedback from our seniors because we can really tailor it to everyone, and we're just getting such great feedback. And and we're just really, really excited.
So now, when people want to have lunch over there Monday through Friday, how does that work?
So what they do is they call up the center and let us know that they're coming. We are really trying to encourage people to make reservations.
Okay.
Because after being closed for 2 years, we are trying to kind of reevaluate, reduce our food costs,
Right.
and just be able to plan better. So we ask that people
Exactly.
call at least 48 hours ahead of time.
Okay.
That said, you can make reservations for an entire month. So if you know you're coming for a class every Tuesday morning, then you can just call Yvonne and just let her know I'm going to be there, every Tuesday this month.
Okay. And then when is lunch?
Lunch is from 11:30 to 12:30.
11:30 to 12:30.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Right there on the screen, we show some delicious food items there, and that is, of course, by Zest in a Bowl, and you can always call the number on the screen, 949-380-0155 for a reservation.
Yes,
right? Okay,
that's
good.
right.
Everybody call in. All right. Well, thank you so much for the information, and that's great news that you have something that's so specific to the residents' needs. And then, of course, May, you always have lots of upcoming events, and we're going to start with, it looks as though you still have your memory screening that is available. That's going to be happening throughout each month, even though this one says the 10th. There's another one that's going to be happening. Tell us when that is.
That will be the second Wednesday of September, and that is brought to us by both Memorial Care and UCI Medical. So basically just call up the center and get your name on the list. I think there's 6 slots every month.
Okay.
And you really get an individualized 30 minutes to kind of do some testing and figure out, the memory issues you're having are natural, like all of us
Yeah,
have, or
yeah.
perhaps maybe you need to kind of address it a little more.
Okay, all right, excellent, excellent. And then the next thing you have coming up is going to be, it looks as though the Tony Rogers is performing.
That's right. So he's back now once a month.
Okay, great.
And if you go on agewellseniorservices.org, you will see videos of people dancing. This is the most popular lunchtime that we have all month long. And so if you want to come and see him, call and make a reservation. And he'll be there. I believe it's every third Thursday or third Tuesday of the month.
Okay, okay, great.
Yeah.
And then here, of course, you need reservations for that one as well.
That's right. So call the Friday before and
Okay.
let us know you're coming.
Okay, okay, perfect. And then brain health and advances in research. What is that going to be?
So that is really awesome. It's kind of an interactive seminar workshop with Dr. Zamrini.
Okay.
He is also heading up the memory screening that we're doing, but this is a more kind of something you can learn about brain health, what you can do to keep your brain as healthy as possible on your end. And then
Okay.
he's also going to be presenting a lot of the latest research
Okay.
on brain health advances. So
Okay.
super interesting stuff.
Okay, great. And that is a seminar workshop. So is that something someone needs to make a reservation for?
You don't have to, but we do request that you do. It just helps us plan just a
Yeah.
lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Symphony on the go. What is that?
So we did this last year, but because of COVID, it was a very small event, and it was an invitation only. This is open for the whole community.
Oh, great.
So it is Pacific Symphony, Symphony on the Go, with a Bank of America sponsor. They basically have, it's kind of the cartons on the back of a trailer that come out and they park in your parking lot. The whole side comes down and they have their mobile symphony.
Oh, I've
So
never heard
it's
of that.
very, very cool. Yeah, so they did it last year and it was a huge success. And now we're just asking that people make reservations.
Okay.
It's totally free.
That's great.
But a reservation allows for us to make sure that you have a chair. So
Oh, yeah, so
otherwise
you
bring
set
a
it-
lawn chair. if
So
you
you're going to
forget.
set it up in the parking lot?
That's right.
Right out front. Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, you always have lots of great stuff, and you've got some other things that are coming up, which are down the road, but nonetheless, you have a few minutes. Give us a preview.
Oh gosh. So one thing that we're looking for that's right now, even though it won't take place until December, is we are having a holiday gift boutique. And that's going to
good.
be on December 3rd.
Okay.
So if you're a vendor, come by, get an application, and we'll tell you more about it. And if you're not a vendor, put it on your calendar. So it's
Okay.
on the 3rd, it's a Saturday, and it's from 10 a.m. to I think 3 p.m.
Okay.
And you'll just kind of be able to walk around, see some like little crafts, gifts that local artisans have made, and maybe get some stocking stuffers,
Okay.
whatever you like.
So now you want vendors, which is great. So the
Yes.
vendors, how many vendors will you be able to take?
Probably around 40.
Oh, okay.
So, and we are getting
Okay.
some vendors from Sawdust. I know that there are some vendors in the Laguna Woods Village that are
Okay.
interested. So
Okay.
if you're a crafty person
Yeah.
and you've done that before, you might want to check it out.
Well, good. Well, it's coming up faster
Yeah.
than we can imagine. So that's great. Well, any other last things you'd like to mention?
It feels like we're really getting in the swing of things. So it feels like everything is happening right now, which is really exciting. We do have Emeritus Classes starting at the end of this month. They're back in person, which we're
Right.
really excited about.
Right.
So just as a reminder, those are free classes. And we have balance and mobility classes. There's a yoga class, a physical fitness class, and we're hoping if we get a strong response that they'll bring back the more academic classes in January.
Oh, good.
So yeah, that should be just kind of liven the center up and get a lot more people
Yep.
in. And you know how it is. It just kind of adds to that exciting vibe
Yeah,
that's
well,
happening.
like you said, you're getting back into the swing of things and everything's moving forward. And of course, with all the nutrition now, I think you're going to have a lot more people who will probably be trying to clamor for reservations to make sure they get in on the delicious items that you have. So that's really great. So thanks for doing that. Well, thank you both. It was very nice to see you again and nice to meet you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. And if you have any questions about the food products that we discussed today or any of the activities, you can always go to myagewell.org and all the information will be there, and you can make your reservation. We'll be right back.